Once upon a time, in a deep mountain valley, there was a small thatched house. The sunlight settled on the roof, and the earthenware jars sparkled as they began a new day. There lived a kind-hearted mother and two adorable siblings. The older brother was 7 years old, named Hedel, and the younger sister was 5 years old, named Dawson. Hedel always took care of his sister, saying, "Dawson, your brother is here," and Dawson followed her brother around, calling brother, brother. This house was in the most remote part of the mountains, far from any neighbors. But the three of them were never lonely because they had each other. The mother woke up early every morning to cook warm rice for her children, and the children grew up feeling their mother's love with their whole being. In the morning, the mother would set the warm table and eat, together with the children, laughing. Hedel would scoop big spoonfuls of rice, and Dawson would puff out her cheeks and gulp it down. They looked just like two sparrows pecking at seeds. Hedel, eat slowly, you might get indigestion. Yes, Mom, but Dawson eats faster than me. Brother is lying. Dawson is eating slowly. The mother smiled as she watched the children bicker. They didn't know then how precious these ordinary days were. The mother stroked the children's heads and said, "I'm so happy that my children are growing up healthy like this. Let's always stay happy like this, okay?" One morning, the mother said to the children, "Kids, I'm going to the market. You must guard the house well while I'm gone. Never open the door to strangers." Hedal's heart was pounding. It was the first time their mother was leaving them alone. "Mom, I'm scared. Can't we go with you?" "Hedal, you're the older brother now. You have to take good care of Dawson. I'll be back soon." Dawson grabbed her mother's skirt and started crying. "Mom, don't go. Don't leave Dawson alone. Dawson, don't cry. Your brother is here, and I will definitely come back." The mother picked up her basket and set off on the road, and the siblings waved goodbye from the front of the house. The two children stood there until their mother's figure grew smaller and disappeared. The mother walked along the lush forest path. Sunlight sparkled through the leaves, and birds chirped, becoming her companions. The wind gently blew, swaying the hem of her skirt. "Today I should buy good side dishes for the children. Hedel likes meat, and Dawson likes fish." The mother quickened her steps, thinking of her children. But this mountain path was more treacherous than expected. Rocks rolled around, and tree branches blocked the way. Is this the right path? It's darker and scarier than usual. The mother's heart beat a little faster, but she continued walking for her children. Then suddenly, a strong wind blew, and leaves rustled and fell. But suddenly, from the dark shadows of the forest, a tiger appeared. "Grrr. I've decided that mother will be tonight's dinner." The mother was startled and tried to run away, but the tiger caught her. After eating the mother, the tiger took her clothes and headed toward the house. "Hey, now I can eat those cute children, too. I just need to pretend to be their mother." But the tiger didn't know that you can have a real mother's heart just by wearing her clothes. The tiger took the mother's clothes and headed toward the house. But the mother's clothes didn't fit the tiger's body, so they were torn and wrinkled here and there. "This is strange. Why are the mother's clothes so small?" "Oh, it doesn't matter. The children are young, so I can fool them." When the tiger arrived at the house, it knocked on the door and said, "Kids, it's Mom. Open the door." But the voice sounded strange, like a goat with a cold. The tiger tried to change its voice several times, but it still sounded weird. Why does my voice sound like this?" "Oh, it doesn't matter. The children are young, so I can fool them." The siblings looked out the window from inside the cottage and whispered, "Brother, why is Mom so late?" "Dawson, it's okay. Mom will be back soon." In the warm room, with the candle flickering, the two children couldn't hide their anxious hearts. Hedel hugged his sister and said, "Dawson, if you're scared, come to me. I'll protect you." "Brother, really?" "Yes, really. I'll never let go of Dawson." Then a strange sound came from outside the door. The two children held each other even tighter. As the night deepened and moonlight shone on the cottage, the children listened to the strange voice coming from outside the door. Their hearts were pounding, and they held each other's hands tightly. "Brother, that voice. Is it really Mom?" It's a bit strange, but it could be Mom." Hedel wasn't sure either. The voice was different from usual, but thinking it might be their mother, he considered opening the door. "What should I do? Should I open the door or not?" "Kids, it's Mom. Open the door quickly." The tiger in front of the door was pretending to be the mother. The children were terrified and held each other, holding their breath. "Brother, I'm scared." "It's okay. Dawson, I'm here." Hedel gathered courage and approached the door, but the shadow visible through the door crack was different from usual. It was too big and strange. "Mom, are you really Mom?" "Of course, Hedel. It's Mom. Open the door quickly." Dawson asked, "Mom, show us your hand." When the tiger stuck out its large clawed hand through the door crack, the children screamed, "Ah!" That's not Mom's hand. Hedel was startled and pushed Dawson back. Dawson, step back. The tiger was flustered, but continued acting. Oh, this? Mom's hands got rough from working at the market. But it's still Mom. But the children had already started to suspect. Hedel whispered to Dawson. Dawson, that's not Mom. Mom's hands were warm and soft. The tiger finally tried to burst through the door. At the sight of the growling tiger, the children huddled in the corner of the room, trembling. Grrr. Now there's nowhere to run. I'm going to eat you. Hedel held Dawson and said, Dawson, don't be scared. I'm here. I'll protect you. But the tiger was getting closer. Then Hedel used his wit. Wait. Before that, give us time to find a place to hide. Hey, sure, there's nowhere to run in this small house anyway. In an instant, Hedel grabbed Dawson's hand and ran out of the cottage. Run away quickly, under the moonlight in the forest. The sound of the two children's footsteps echoed thud thud thud. The tiger realized too late and chased after them. Ha. Wait. Stop there. But the children were already running far away. Hedel carried Dawson on his back and ran. Dawson, don't be scared. I'm here, brother. Dawson is heavy. I'll run by myself. No, it's okay. I'll carry you. The tiger bared its teeth and chased the children. Kids, stop there. I'm starving. The sound echoed through the forest, startling even the crows into flight. Hedel looked back and said to Dawson, Dawson, never look back. Just run forward. Yes, brother, but I'm so scared. Hedel held Dawson's hand even tighter. It's okay. We're together. When we're together, there's nothing to fear. Running and running. The children reached a well. The younger sister was panting and said to her brother, Brother, I can't run anymore. Hedel was also tired and out of breath, but he couldn't give up. Dawson, just hold on a little longer. We can do it. Then the tiger's roar came from behind. Grrr. This is the end. Hedel stood by the well holding Dawson. There was nowhere left to run. Oh, this is really a dangerous moment. What will happen to the children? Are you tense too? If you haven't set up notifications, please press the notification bell now. You can receive these thrilling stories in real time. Hedel held Dawson's hand tightly and prayed to the sky. Heaven, please save us. Dawson is still young, and our mother is waiting for us. The star-filled night sky was quiet, but the children's hearts were desperate. Dawson also prayed together. Heaven, Dawson will live righteously. Please let me live together with my brother. At that moment, a golden rope came down from the sky. The children's eyes sparkled and they shouted, Grab it. Let's climb up quickly. Hedel helped Dawson onto the rope first. Dawson, go up first. I'll follow behind. No, brother, let's go up together. The two children grabbed the rope with all their might and began climbing toward the sky. The tiger arrived late and saw the rope. Ha. What's that rope? I should climb up too. The tiger also grabbed the rope and tried to follow, but it was a black rope that didn't shine. Ahaha. This time I'm going up, but the rope snapped and the tiger fell headfirst into the well. Thud. Ouch, my back. The tiger howled at the bottom of the well. Grrr. I'll never eat children again. My back hurts too much. The children safely climbed up to the sky. Bright light poured through the clouds, and the children looked at each other with hopeful eyes. Brother, we really came to heaven. Yes, Dawson, we really came to heaven. Hedel held Dawson and said, Now we're safe. There's no more scary tiger. The Heavenly Father spoke to the children. I have seen your courage and kind hearts. Now become the sun and moon that brighten the world. With those words, Hedel became the sun, and Dawson became the moon. Hedel said, Dawson, now we must brighten the world. Yes, brother, let's brighten the world together. Wow, that was really a touching story, wasn't it? You could feel how deep the love between Hedel and Dawson was. If you like stories like this, please subscribe, like, and set up notifications. I'll tell you more good stories in the future.